Oh hey everyone, and welcome to my latest model review video to come to my channel. Alright, so we're going to be reviewing this model coach. Now this coach is the Burlingham Seagull. It is in the JT Whittle and Son livery. This coach is made by Atlas and it is in the 1:76 scale, and it is a die-cast model coach. Alright then, we're going to start by looking quickly around the box, and there's not really much to really see around the box, but I wanted to just show this front because I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Really nice design. Now this model coach is of course a part of the classic coach collection by Atlas. Alright, so we turn to the left side, and as we can see the classic coach collection label here. Again, very smart with the blue and the winged eagle, so to speak. Alright, we find ourselves now at the bottom of this model's box, and we've got the Atlas logo just about here, and we've got various text in different languages basically giving us some information. Alright, so now we're going to move into unboxing this model coach from its packaging. So let's do that right now. Alright, so now we're going to talk quickly about packaging, pricing and availability. Okay, so in terms of packaging, as we saw with the box, it's a very smart looking box, and you saw with the plastic around the model, it is a very secure packaging as well, so it's definitely going to get a high score on that. In terms of pricing, this model cost me around about the £20 mark, and I got this off of Amazon. Now I did take a look at whether these are still available, and there are still a few available on Amazon. You can also find them on eBay, and another website which I will put the link to in the description down below is called Hatton's. They would be the largest model bus seller on the internet by none. I'm going to give my first look and also first thoughts on this model coach, and my first thoughts then is that it's a very smart looking model coach, isn't it? I'm not too familiar about the Burlingham Seagull coaches, but this livery in this coach is a very nice indeed, and it looks a very sort of comfortable-ish ride as well. But let's go now onto the iCam, where we could take a closer look at all the details and features of this beautiful model coach. So let's do that right now. Now, as you can see, we are now in the iCam, and I'm going to keep the model on its stand, as I don't think there's any reason to really move it, because I can get around the model and we can also see the details, which we're going to do right now. So let's move on in and check out all these beautiful details on this amazing model coach. So starting at the front then, and as I focus in on here, we do have a registration plate down on the bottom there, as you can see that, and we have four sort of main beam headlights, as well as the Burlingham Seagull label right there in the middle. We also got very separately fitted wing mirrors, which looks absolutely fantastic, but we do have sort of printed windscreen wipers in the windows, which the windows are of course glazed, I believe, but yeah, that's not very good, I guess. But we also got the destination blinds here, which this one is going to Blackpool. I know a friend of mine that might be watching who is from Blackpool, so hello to you. And we can also see that it is by the Whittle company. Now, turning our attentions to the left side of this beautiful model coach, I have to say it's very elegant, isn't it? And can I point out this livery on this coach, this sort of dark royal blue with this really nice, what that would be maybe a bright red of some kind, maybe a light orange, but nonetheless it looks very like, it's like royal colors, isn't it really? Now let's move in closer then, and we can see more of the details here as well. We can also see the interior. We've got these sort of AEC Regent wheels sort of styling, so obviously in the period of course. We've got the door as well, so I'm guessing that's where you would enter and exit. And then if we move down the model more, we can have another look at the rear wheel here as well. You've also got this sort of line going down and this sort of styling that curves around to the back here, which we'll look at in a moment. And as you can see, we can see a little bit of interior in here. Looks really luxurious. I'm sure that this would be a very comfortable coach to travel on for sure. Alright, so now on the back of this model coach of the Burlingham Seagull, and we can see more of the JT Whittle advertising right there, as well as the registration plate. We've also got a brake light, and I guess that is a reverse light or maybe a running light. I'm not quite sure on that, but it looks pretty cool at the back here. It's got a bit more styling on the rear windows as well. And we can see here we've got the Whittle and Son on that side as well. So now we're on to the right side of this beautiful Burlingham Seagull model coach. And we can see the similar styling we saw on the left side. We do have another door here, so I'm not sure if that would be maybe an emergency door or maybe that's a boarding door. Let me know if you know in the comments below. But yeah, it's a very nice looking coach, isn't it? And definitely very smart for sure. Alright, so now we're going to move back into the main cam, where I'm going to give this model coach a final score and my final thoughts before adding it to a leaderboard. So let's do that right now. Alright, so as you can see, we're now back into the main cam, and I'm going to give my final thoughts then on this Burlingham Seagull model coach from Atlas. So I think this model coach is very smart. The details around the model are exquisitely done. And I have to say, definitely my hat comes off to Atlas for doing a beautiful model. Let me know what you think about this Burlingham Seagull model coach. Also, let me know if there's any other coaches from this classic coach collection which I should maybe get hold of and do a model review of. If you want to see it, then I'm happy to do it. Don't forget to help me shape what we see here on Stu's Hobby Box. So then my final thoughts is that this is a very beautiful model coach. Should you add one to your own model bus or model coach collection? Absolutely no brainer, yes, go for it. Alright, so now we need to give this Burlingham Seagull model coach from Atlas an overall score. Now we score it on packaging and pricing, details and features, and I have a feeling this is going to score quite high in our leaderboard. So let's start then with packaging. Well, I think the packaging is very good. It takes care of the model very well, and the box itself looks absolutely great. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. In terms of pricing, while £20 might be a little bit of a stretch to some, I think it's in the reasonable categories. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. And in terms of details and features, well, I think it just speaks for itself. Now, the windscreen wipers are a little bit of a disappointment on that side, but I think the model coach in itself covers for all that. So, for details and features, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Which means this JT Whittle and Son Burlingham Seagull model coach from Atlas gets a grand score of 13. Now, we need to add that to the top 10 1 to 76 scale model bus leaderboard. So let's do that right now. So now, as you can see, I have put the Burlingham Seagull model coach with a total score of 13 at the number 2 spot on the top 10 176 scale model bus leaderboard. So we're just about to wrap this model review video up. Let me know what you think about this very beautiful Burlingham Seagull model coach from Atlas. Let me know if you have one in your collection already. Let me know what you think about it. And or maybe you are going to add this to your collection from this model review video. If I've helped you in any way, then please do let me know in the comments as well. Now, I will have the next model review video coming up in the next 2 weeks, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to tick that notification bell to all, so that way you will be notified when the next model review video comes to the channel first. It would also mean so much to me if you would kindly give this video a big thumbs up as it does help push this video out to other people, and in turn will help exposure to the channel and of course help growth. So thank you very much for watching this model review video, and until the next one, take care, stay safe and happy modeling. Now if you would like to continue to watch more of my model review videos, then may I suggest this one first. I did a review of this Dom's Mazda RX-7 in the 1:24 scale by Jada Toys. Click on the box right now on screen to go and watch that now. Alternatively, you might want to check this video out right here. I did a model review of Dom's Buick Grand National from the Fast and Furious 5 movie from Jada Toys also. You can watch that video right now by hitting the box on screen now. Now both these videos are absolutely fantastic and they definitely should be watched. But which one should you watch? The choice, of course, is yours.